This African story will break your heart. A daughter denied the man who raised her. In the busy town of Aba, there lived a humble man named Pa Okori, known for one thing: his unstoppable determination. Every morning before the sky brightened, he loaded his wheelbarrow with blocks and pushed them to construction sites. When it rained, he did not stop. When the sun burned, he kept moving. His clothes were always soaked, either with sweat or with rainwater, but his heart beat with only one dream: to give his daughter, Amarachi, the education he never had. Pa Okori was a single father. His wife died when Amarachi was 6, and from that day, she became the center of his world. He carried blocks until his hands cracked, until his bones ached, until his knees trembled. Each time someone offered to help, he smiled weakly and said, "If my daughter becomes successful, these pains will turn to joy." Amarachi grew into a brilliant and beautiful young woman. She excelled in school, passed her WAEC with distinction, and gained admission into the university. Pa Okori nearly danced like a child when he saw her letter. He worked twice as hard, sometimes eating only one meal a day, just to send money for her fees, books, and hostel. Whenever rain fell like flood, people pitied him, but he wiped his face and whispered, "It is for Amarachi." But university life changed her. She made wealthy friends, saw fast life, tasted comfort. Soon, the girl who once walked barefoot to school became ashamed of the man who built her future with blistered hands. One day, Pa Okori visited her campus. He wore his cleanest shirt. Though it was old, he carried a bag of gari, groundnuts, and dried fish, things he knew she loved. He walked for hours under the sun, smiling at the thought of surprising her. When he found her in front of her hostel, she was with her friends, girls dressed in expensive clothes, holding iPhones and wearing long wigs. Pa Okori called her softly, "Amarachi, my daughter," but she froze. Her friends turned to look at the old man with dust on his trousers and rain stains on his shirt. Amarachi's pride swallowed her love. "That's not my father," she said quietly. "I don't know him." Pa Okori's heart cracked into pieces. The bag in his hand slipped to the ground. Gary spilled on the sand, dried fish scattered, but the worst spill was the tear that slid down his wrinkled face. He said nothing, just nodded slowly and walked away, each step heavier than the last. Even the sky seemed to cry for him as rain began to fall again. That night, Amarachi could not sleep. Her father's tears haunted her. Days passed, weeks followed. One evening, she returned home unannounced, and found Pa Okori sitting alone beside the clay lamp, his eyes tired, his hair whiter than before. She fell on her knees. "Papa, forgive me. I was foolish. I let pride blind me." Pa Okori lifted her chin gently. His smile was weak, but his love was strong. A child can forget the road home, but the home never forgets the child. From that day, Amarachi changed. She completed school, got a good job, and her first salary went to buying her father a new home. She honored him until the end of his days, proving that redemption is possible when pride dies and love returns. Do you think Amarachi deserves forgiveness? Why or why not? Drop your honest opinion in the comment.